Hello everyone. Once again I welcome you all to your English 1 class. In your English 1 class the other day we had done friendly letter, and in today's class we shall be doing formal letter. Formal letter we shall be doing, and at the same time we shall be doing your few question answers. We shall be doing from question set number 1 from your total English book. Okay. So formal letter, first one. Formal letter which you are having here, as you know, you have learned the same thing in class 9, so that the format remains unchanged here. You will be writing in the very beginning, you will be writing here, this is the sender's address or your address. So what you will write here, your address you shall be writing here, and that will be of 3 lines. Remember, this will be of 3 lines. The sender's address, what I have written, this will be of 3 lines. Okay, and this will be, the punctuation will be comma comma and full stop. Okay, house number and then place's name and then district's name and then the pin code, and this way we shall be giving a full stop. Now here you can see that number, when I am writing, I have written number N capital. So you have to remember this one, that N will be capital. Okay, this N will be capital. Okay, and then you are giving one line gap here. After the line gap you are writing the date, and remember again, the date which you are writing is the exact date of writing the letter. When you are writing the date is the exact date of writing the letter, and here I have written today's date, but you have to remember, you in your exam you will be writing the date of your English 1 examination, and that the date, how you will be writing, you will be writing in this way, 10th May 2021, and there will be no punctuation. You see here I have not given any punctuation mark. So and another thing is that your month's name should be a completed one, should be the full name of the month. It's like December, you can't write DEC, or November you can't write NOV. You have to write the full spelling, you have to write the complete word, you have to write here. Okay, so 10th May, and you can't write only 10 May. TH you have to write, or 1st May you have to write, or 5th May you have to write, or when you are writing 3rd, T means 3 and then RD. So this way you shall be writing this one, and here there will be no punctuation. Again you are giving one line gap, and you are coming to the recipient's address. Recipient's address means the person who is going to receive your letter. The person who is going to receive your letter is the recipient. So here you can see I have written to the principal, then the institution's name, Vidyasagar Shishu Niketan, then Rangamati, and then Pasim Mednipur 721102. So this way I have written. You have to remember that this formulation of 4 lines, there is a particular pattern, there is a particular theory. As you have seen in class 9 also, you have you know already that here you will have to maintain a particular pattern. Like first one, like here as it has come, this will be the designation of the recipient. So I have written to the principal, so this is the designation of the person whom I am writing this letter to, and then the office he or she is holding, or the name of the organization, the name of the institution. So that one will come in the second line here, and then in the third line the place's name, and then in the fourth line district's name and the pin code. So this way you will have to formulate the 4 lines in your formal letter. It's not like that randomly you can't write, randomly or whatever comes to your mind. This way you can't write the address of the address in your formal letter. The recipient's address in your formal letter has a particular pattern, and you have to follow that only. Then again one line gap you are giving, and after that gap again you are writing the salutation. Now this salutation is again very important. Here you will have to when you are doing this salutation, you will have to remember that whom you are writing. If you are confused, you can write anyone, dear madam or dear sir, but you don't write here. If you write ma'am, then you are gone. You will have to write, you will, because you can't use any short form or abbreviation, so you will have to write madam or sir. Remember, so dear madam or dear sir, when you are writing, you will have to remember here you are not going to use my dear, because my dear comes in your friendly letter. So in your formal letter there will be only dear madam or dear sir. Okay, then comes again one line gap you will be giving after the salutation. Again one line gap you will give, and there comes the three paragraphs. So as you know, three paragraphs are a mandatory one, and here you will find the three aspects on which your three paragraphs will be best. So that will be given in your question paper. You will have to find out the three loops of the question. That is very much evident in a question paper. When you have seen in your question paper of class 9 annual exam, I gave three loops of the question paper, three loops of the or three parts of the question, where you will be means there that will be helpful for framing the paragraphs, in which paragraph you are going to write what. And you remember, introduction will be a direct pointer to the topic. Okay, and again in the conclusion part you will be wrapping up the whole thing. So the middle and the first and the last one, what are the paragraphs are, that will be given in your question paper. But the arrange part, that how you will arrange that, how you will synchronize that, that is up to you, and that is your writing skill. Okay, then after three paragraphs, it's not another thing I must tell, that it's not like that three paragraphs only you will have to write. You can use more than that depending on the topic. If the topic is demanding more paragraphs, you can use 3 to 4 paragraphs also. So four paragraphs are also permissible. Okay, so the next one which comes here is your, again when you are after your conclusion paragraph, after the concluding paragraph, again you are giving one line gap. Here you can see I have given one line gap. So after this one line gap, you are coming to the subscription part. So in the subscription part, what you are writing, thanking you, then you are writing yours faithfully, and then you are writing your full name. Remember, here you are going to write your full name, and again the same pattern of punctuation will be followed. As you have seen here, comma comma and full stop, the same punctuation pattern will be followed here, comma comma and full stop. See here, thanking you, T capital and Y is small. T is capital and Y is small. Again, yours faithfully, Y is capital and F is small. And another thing, that in spite of telling you again and again in your class 9, I found while checking your annual exam, most of you committed this mistake again. So you are not going to use apostrophe s here. This is a possessive pronoun which is yours faithfully. So yours faithfully, yours will be a possessive pronoun which doesn't need an apostrophe s. Okay, now comes your name. You will be writing here, that will be your full name. After that, that will be the full stop. So this is about your formal letter. Now few important points you will have to remember, which I have just said. That exact date of writing the letter, that I have just said, that when you are writing in your exam, so the date of your English 1 exam will be there. Then numbers won't be used. This one also already you know, that when you will have to write I have got 2 books, so that you will be writing 2 not in number, rather you will be spelling it and you will be writing it TWO. In case of date and time, you can use your number or digits can be used in the case of date and time. Okay, then comes the short forms, and the abbreviations won't be used here, like aviation, etc. These will not be used. So when you are writing etc., suppose you find a particular situation where you will have to use this term etc. So etcetera, the complete one you can write. If the situation is demanding that, you can write the complete word. etc will not write, you will be writing etcetera. And aviation, as you know, if you have to write the school's name, you will be writing the full name of the school. Okay, then number 4 is to be punctuated properly. So that punctuation, as you know, in ICSE writing, punctuation Why in ICSE writing, in every sort of writing, punctuation does matter a lot. If without punctuation the meaning can be changed, the gesture of the sentence can be changed. So that is why punctuation is a very important thing, and you will have to punctuate your letter, or you will have to punctuate it properly. Now next one, sender's address will be of 3 lines and recipient's address will be of 4 lines. Now sender's address, how you will write house number, then the place's name, then the district's name, and you'll be writing your district pin code you will be writing here. Now the recipient's address, this is again very important. As I have said, randomly don't write the recipient's address. This has, you will have to follow a particular rule in order to formulate this one. So the first one is that you will have to write the designation of whom you are writing. The first line, the designation of the recipient. Second line is the institution's name or the organization's name or the office he or she is holding. The third one will be the name of the place, and the fourth one will be the district with the pin code. So this one will be the format of your formal letter. And here opening sentence cannot be a question. As you know, opening sentence cannot be a question in both the letters. It can be a friendly letter, it can be a formal letter. But when you are writing an ICSE letter, this one, the first one sentence, the opening sentence in the introduction will not be a question. That means it will not be an interrogative sentence. It will have to be a kind of an assertive sentence. So formal tone. Formal tone is again another important aspect of your formal letter. So formal tone means what? The throughout the whole letter, the tone in which you will be telling something, the tone in which you are addressing to the recipient, that will be very much formal from the beginning till the end of the letter. Because here there should not be any sort of emotional exuberance, there should not be any sort of exaggeration of things. Here should be only those required things which you will have to say. Here nothing extra you can say. In friendly letter there is a chance where you can use all sort of emotional things and emotional stuffs you can use there. But here comes something where you have to use whatever is needed, only that part, and that too in a very formal tone, very official tone. Okay, so this is your formal letter. Okay. And then coming to your books page number, that one you open your book and you check. Okay, so page number is 26 in your total English book, where we are going to do this, the first one, the first question set number, question set number 1. After we have completed this active passive voice, we are having this question set number 1 or the test paper 1. The first one which you are having is in page number 26, and we shall be starting with your the fill in the blanks with the appropriate words. Again, once again I repeat, fill in the blanks with the appropriate words, where you will be finding most of the words are preposition, but it's not mandatorily that you will have to use a preposition. If your word is appropriately placed and it is becoming a meaningful sentence following all the rules of grammar, then you will be given the full marks. So the French mathematician, question number 5a, the French mathematician Blaise Pascal, then this one in the bracket is written right, will be, the answer will be wrote. The French mathematician Blaise Pascal wrote all man's miseries derived from not being able. So number 1 will be being. B is given in bracket, it will be being. B-E-I-N-G. Being able to sit quietly in a room alone. We become experts. Now here you can see that this one will remain unchanged. Whatever is given in your bracket, that will remain unchanged. So it will be, the answer will be, we become experts at filling our lives. We become experts at filling our lives. Fill is given in the bracket in question number, in blank number 3. There it will be filling. And filling our lives with noise and activities. We wake up to the sound of radio blaring, and race while the television news is on. We drive to work listening to the latest traffic report and spend the next 8 hours in a bustling office. Bustling office. As you know, bustling means what? Noisy. We have seen the term in while we were doing Wordsworth in class 8. That time the daffodils. So amidst din and bustle of the city life, amidst the life where there is full of din and bustle, he wanted to go far from the madding crowd's ignoble strife. That means what? So he, whenever he found any sort of means that restlessness because of this din and bustle, this noisy situation, he went to go away from that place, and he used to be in the luxurious lap of nature. So just we deviated from what we were doing. Okay, so the first one, then number 5, I said bustling. When we come home at the day's end, we delved into, so the delve which is given, it will remain same. We delved into the evening's activities against the background sound of the television, ringing phones and humming computers. Ringing phones and humming computers. Humming is, as you know, is a sound of bees. So that kind of a sound computer when it is making. Then Pascal was right. Most of our miseries do stem from the fact that we have lost sight of importance of being silent for even a short period every day of our lives. So once again I am repeating the answers. The first one which is given will be, because 0 is given, the answer is given in question number 0. Question number 5a, blank number 1 will be from not being able to sit quietly. Being number 1. We become is given. This one will remain the same. You will not be changing it. At filling our lives. Filling, Filling, filling. Fill is given in blank number 3, and we wake up to the sound of radio blaring, Blaring. Dress while the television news is on. We drive to work listening to the latest traffic report and spend the next 8 hours in a bustling office, Bustling. When we come home at the day's end, we delve, Delve, which is given, that will remain unchanged, into the evening's activities against the background sound of television, ringing phones and humming computers. Pascal was right. Most of our miseries do stem from the fact that we have lost sight of importance of being silent for even a short period every day of our life. Okay. Then coming to question number 5b. Fill in the blanks with appropriate words. So this question number 5a is basically interchange of parts of speeches, and question number 5b is going to be fill in the blanks with appropriate words, where you will be finding most of the words are preposition, but here you will be finding few words you can use which will make it meaningful without deviating from the rules of grammar. We can do it in that way. So the principal has authority over his students. The principal has authority over his students. So over will be the answer of question number B1. His lack of judgment resulted in, you remember this one is an appropriate preposition, so always we will be using, after resulted we will be using resulted in. Overwork will tell upon her health. Necessary effect. So tell upon means will have necessary effect on her health. Okay, tell upon. The manager has to account for the loss. The manager has to account for the loss. Next, the sheep appeared on the horizon. The sheep appeared on the horizon. Somewhere you can find at also, but on will be the appropriate one. At also can be. The police broke into the demonstration. The police broke into the demonstration. The match has been called off. The match has been called off, as you have seen in when rain comes in a particular cricket match or maybe a football match, then the match is called off, suspended or postponed, you can say. First the roof gave out and then the falls and then the walls. First the roof gave out and then the walls. So here gave out means falling, you can say fall, and then you can say collapse. So gave out will be the answer here. First the roof gave out and then the walls. Now you are to join these following sentences to make a complete sentence without using and but so. I returned home, I found the servant absent. When I returned home, I found the servant absent. When I returned home, comma, I found the servant absent. Or you can write as soon as I returned home, I found the servant absent. She talks to her friends. She talks like a dictator. Dictator means somebody who always is a very commanding and you can say who will be ordering everything to you and who wants that his or her wishes should be fulfilled at any cost without caring of anybody else. So when the question is she talks to her friends, she talks like a dictator. So we can do it very nicely, very easily. We can do she talks to her friend like a dictator. She talks to her friend like a dictator. Number 3, he will be late for school, that is certain. He will be late for school, that is certain. It is certain that he will be late for school. Next one, the speaker, she speaks the truth. She is not afraid to do so. She speaks the truth. She is not afraid to do so. She is not afraid to speak the truth. Okay? She is not afraid to speak the truth. She is not afraid to speak the truth. Next one, question number D. Question number D. Question number D, what is the question? The first one is the teacher will be holding a meeting tomorrow and you are asked to begin the sentence with a meeting. So the answer will be a meeting will be held. A meeting will be held by the teacher. A meeting will be held by the teacher tomorrow. A meeting will be held by the teacher tomorrow. Since we are doing a voice change, so tomorrow will remain tomorrow. That meeting will be held by the teacher tomorrow. Okay, next one. We do not accept the cash here. Cash is not accepted here. We will not be using, we will not be used here. So cash is not accepted here. Cash is not accepted here. Next one. The student said, I think I may complete the project tomorrow. The student said that she thought she might complete the project the following day. The student said that she thought she might complete the project the following day. The house may be expensive, but I will buy it. However expensive the house may be, I will buy it. However expensive the house may be, I will buy it. Okay. Next one. Shut the gate at once. The manager said to the gateman. You are asked to begin the sentence with the manager ordered. The manager ordered the gateman to shut the door then. T-H-E-N. Now, as you know, at once means immediately. So we can write then. To attempt all the questions in the examination is prudent. What we will write? We will be writing. So as you know, prudent means showing care for something which will be in future. So showing care for something of future. You can write here that it will be prudential. It is prudential to attempt all the questions in the examination. Now prudential, 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 TIAL. Okay, it is prudential to attempt all the questions in the examination. Number 7, as I see more of him, I like him less. So the more I see of him, the lesser I like. The more I see of him, the lesser I like. The more I see of him, the lesser I like. You will be writing the more I see of him, the lesser I like. Then next one, number 8. The news will shock her. You will have to begin with C. Okay, again kind of voices. She will be shocked at the news. She will be shocked at the news. Okay, so these are the questions which you had in question number in your set number 1, and writing we shall be gradually doing all the writings in today's paper, also in today's worksheet also I shall be giving you one writing, and this is for sure that within means today or tomorrow I'm going to reply your emails for sure. So that's all for today. Have a very nice day. Thank you.